How does it make you feel? Ah. There we go. Sent all out. There we go. Sent all out. Good afternoon, y'all. Heavy D, I hear you. Bobo, 5 p.m. What's happening?
Well, the situation is also secure.
Vishnu, how you doing, Vishnu? Welcome to the channel, y'all. Ah. I hear you, sir. Quite famous, huh? Welcome to the channel. That's a Maverick Red 100, sir. Yes, sir. Cool kid. What's happening, cool kid? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, brother. So ultimately, and do me a favor, guys, while you're here, double tap the channel, help us to get into the algorithm. Really appreciate that. But here's the question, right? Is communism and socialism better for America, or do we need to stick to capitalism? What's your thoughts? Give me your thoughts down below. Let's conversate about it. This is a good thought experiment right here. It'll tighten us up. Ha! Nationalism is the best. Okay. What's up, homie? What is that? Illicatic? I think that's what it says with what's up, homie? I'm sorry about that if I said your name wrong. Apologize for that. Vishnu says none of the above. All are made to exploit. Not a bad answer, Vishnu. I also, I didn't think about putting nationalism in there, but, being nationalist means that you're just about your country. Thanks, and you look like my nuts on Sunday. Welcome to the channel. Nobody worry about what you got to say, bro. Come on in here and troll all you want. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for trolling, you little suck-ass punk. I ain't worried about you. Come on in. Yeah, video sucks down the drain. You'll be lit just like the lemonade stain. I hear you, buddy. You almost rhyme. You're almost a rapper. You'll be Eminem soon enough, huh? Yes, sir. Vishnu, double tap that screen, man. I really appreciate it. Cool kid. Double tap that screen, brother. And troll. Hey, troll. Double tap the screen, troll. Double tap that screen, troll. You ain't in the 90s. You was in the 90s, you would know how to speak to somebody. Vishnu, that's a good one. Vishnu says, I think we need to get to start the very beginning of these, who started it, and how it changed people's lives. I like that. Yeah, I want to become a rebel. Well, go ahead, buddy. Be a rebel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. 62-year-old fan, welcome to the channel, bro. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming and supporting the channel. So, I didn't lose my hair. I cut my hair off. And the police knocked my teeth out. Welcome to the channel, dumbass. Y4, what's up? Yeah, welcome to all the dumbass trolls. I love it. Difference between C2C and W2. I don't know, buddy. Ahmed, I'm good. How are you, Ahmed? Thank you, Y4. You're awesome too, bro. In your 30s, huh, bud? That's alright. A little bit. I would consider implants, bro, but not in Maryland. They're astronomical, bro. And the problem is that I think they've been out too long that I can't get implants now. Oh man, I'm chilling, man. What are you doing in here? The great Malenko? I think I said that right. Thank you, Ahmed. 28 to 4. How you doing? Huh? I wish it was because of driving, bud. I hear you, the great Malenko. I hear you, brother. Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. We got four likes in there, 9 people in the chat. You guys are awesome. There's one of my mods, Charlie. What's up, Charlie? All right, now we're in there. Mod in the house. We all have a pet. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, bro. And it's all right. It's all right. What matters is what you're doing with today, brother. You understand what you're doing with today? Vishnu said, I believe in conspiracy theories, and I think we get a better explanation of everything that way. Well, this is what they did. When you would see something and you would talk about it, they would tell you, you're conspiracy theories or you're racist. Instead of getting to the bottom of it and figuring out how to fix this stuff before it gets out of control. Right? Thumb says, admit, I'm sorry, I'm a good guy. You are, bro. You're good. You're welcome to the channel, man. Ahmed, do you lose your teeth because of the police? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, bro. Let me see. It was in it was like 99 or 2001. And I was still a kid then, you know. I seen the police beating up one of my buddies and I ran down on him and I hit the one cop, and when I hit the one cop I went to hit him again and the other cop come around me. My buddy was gone. He ran on me, come around me and hit me in my mouth with the mag light and busted my teeth out. It was broke, jagged. It was messed up, man. But finally, I got them all pulled out, you know. It's a little rough eating sometimes, but we make it happen. Yeah, Charlie, of course I remember you, bro. You're in blue. You're my mod. Yeah. Char Dog. Of course. Bro, you're my mod. You're in blue. Of course I remember who you are. You're the only mod I got. Welcome back to the channel, Char Dog. Make sure you keep coming back. Now somebody gotta be calling while I'm live, bro. Give me a sec, fellas. Alright, guys. I'm sorry about that. Won't happen again. Promise. Cross my heart. Hope to die, baby. Yeah. Yes, you are absolutely true. You get a label when you against the mainstream. Yes, you do. I have. Sam Zimmerman. Your boy Trump sucked Clinton's dick. How'd that feel? I don't know. I didn't get my dick sucked, you stupid bitch. But welcome to the channel. I'm so mad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in my 30s and I'm just joking. You're good, bro. Unfortunately, Muslim immigration is out of control in the Western world. Here's my problem with that, right? I know I met a lot of Muslims while I was in prison, bro. Know a lot of good men that are Muslims, right? But here's my problem with that. Is that I do know firsthand that could be a problem for the Western culture, for America. Because it's not the good Muslim that you got to worry about. It's the radical Muslim that you got to worry about. The Muslim that thinks that everyone outside of Islam is just a kafir and that's the way you should be treated. Right? I find it interesting how the Jews put out a book called The 12 Learned Elders of Zion. And in that book, they talk about the goyim and that we're the goyim. Goyim means cattle, right? But yet, the Muslim call us kafir. Kafir, like a cattle. It's weird, bro. And I respect your opinion on it. That's why I said there's good Muslim and then there's radical Muslim. I know some radical ass Muslim, bro. Yeah. But I also know some really good, solid that are on their deen. They're on their deen. Fisabilillah. Right? So I don't down them, man. Beckrock 12. Hundreds. Yeah. Hey, man, I take any donation you want to give. I appreciate it. Let's not get caught up with semantics. Oh. The semantics would be that, you know, you're, yeah, Beckrock 12, hell yeah. Look, my Cash App's in the description below. Go for it, Gusto. And I want to say something to the brother that had something to say. Listen, Josh, do me a favor, bro. If you're gonna come on the channel, talk about anything you want, bro. But I don't deal none of the drug talk, bro. I'll time you out, bro. That's the one thing I don't deal with. You can talk about anything else that you want to talk about on this channel, bro. But I have zero tolerance for drug talk, period. I don't use drugs, I don't associate with drugs, and I don't want drugs on my channel, period. Thank you. All right. Roof. The Elder Zion says it all. You got some tools in there, bro. Yes, sir. A lot of tools. I got a metal lathe. I got wood lathe. I got welders, bro. This is my shop right here. So I tell y'all, right, I had to move out of my mom and dad's house. My mom just had an operation where she had the vein out of her arm put into her leg because she was getting ready to have her leg cut off. So, uh, that's awesome, Brent. Mine too, bro. Tools are my life too, brother. That's no joke. You too, Beck Rock. I hope you have a great day, man. Uh, yeah, God bless her, bro. It'd be great if I had $1,000 in the Jimmy Jank. You have no idea, bro. I would make sure that the channel went off beautifully. I've been putting so much money into this channel, it's ridiculous, bro. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. But you got to do what you got to do to get it going where you need to get it, right? That's what we're working on now, is we're working on getting it where we want it. And I just want to be able, look, my thing is we call this channel We the People, where the people come for the truth. And you guys now are here at the people's desk. This is your desk. This is your information, the information that you need to know. Well, why not put the two together, Anderson? Welding and fabricating. You need to fabricate, you need welding. Sometimes you can screw things together, sometimes you got to weld them together. People today can't even tell you what a lathe is. There's a 9x20 gearhead engine lathe. It's Central Machinery 9x20. And then over here, I got a column mill. I'm trying to get the motor together now, bro. The wiring in the motor was messed up. When I only paid $200 for it, bro. Guy at the junkyard had it, didn't know what he had, and called me up. I went and picked it up. Well, here you go, Fix. I got another channel. It's called the Hobby Lobby, right? And that's where I do all that at. But you'll see me. Oh yeah, you'll see me. And I'm gonna write down your handle, right? So I can message you when I'm over on that channel. Let me see. All right. When I get on that channel and I'm doing my thing, I'll message you over there. Now, bro, that's the one thing I didn't get into was programming CNC machines. Now, I learned a little bit. I learned how to zero tools out. I learned how to download the program into the machine, get all your tools set up, bring your it's your zero tool. Bring it down to the pallet, touch it on one corner, touch it on the other corner, zeroes out the pallet. Well, here's my thing, right? I want to say I agree with Tucker Carlson on that. There is no blood. God does not pick a bloodline, bro. If that was the case, we'd all be screwed. Right? And that's why he sent Christ to die for our sins. Dang, he was a tool maker for Land Rover. That is awesome, bro. So, always remember that. Don't be veered off of and fall for the Judeo-Christianism and stuff like that, right? Listen, there's nothing wrong with being Jewish. I don't say there's nothing wrong, but I'm not God. I'm not the one here to judge you. You have to deal with that when you stand before the Father in heaven. Were you right or wrong? Were we right or wrong? Christians, we have to stand before God and ask ourselves that. The same as Muslims, Jews, and any other thing that's out there, right? We all had to stand before God and we had to accept our consequences for the life that we've lived. There's no God, bro. Um, Interesting. I believe that. I mean, I don't know if I don't want to say they hate Christ, but I know they don't believe that Christ is the Son of God. They don't believe he was anything. You know, in Islam, they believe that Christ was a prophet, that that Mary was a virgin, and that Christ, as an infant, spoke from the crib to others and taught, right? So I respect that about Islam. But they still don't believe that he was the Son of God. Love rice pudding. What? Well, that's not true, bro. And let me. What's that? One. No, one of the humans. Okay, one of the humans, right? I don't agree with that, bro. And let me tell you why I don't agree with that. One of the humans says the only reason anyone believes their religion is because they were born into it. Some, yes. Now, it's tradition normally, but as you grow, some people learn. And I went through phases, man. You know what I mean? Like, I learned a lot about Islam. I learned about a lot about Catholicism. I've had Hindu bunk buddies. I've had a Buddhist bunk buddy. I've learned a lot about a lot of different religions, right? And I mean from people that actually walk that way of life, right? Not just reading a book. So I found Christ brought me back to him. He says, when you're lost in the wilderness, he will be the light. He was my light. He was my shining light, and he is my rock. He saved my life. But that's why I don't stand for drug talk on my channel. I've been clean now for 9 years, bro. I was a heroin addict. I was homeless on the streets, dying, shoving a needle into my arm every day. And I was blessed to be saved and stand here before you guys today. That's why I can tell you that Christ is real. I don't want to say that, bro. One of the humans, it's not my call to say that, bro. You know? Like, I don't want to be the one to damn all those people, bro. That's not my job. That's not your job. Like your name says, we're only one of the humans, bro. We're not God. You have to be compassionate for everyone until they bring you to the point where you have to destroy them. They do. And that's in every religion. In every religion, because you're going to believe what feels right to you. You know? And you feel that in you. Like, how do I explain that? Back in 2006, I died. And doctors told me I'd never walk again. I'm 48 now. We're going into 26. That was 20 years ago. They told me I'd never be able to run again. They told me I'd never be able to defend myself. You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind. I'm God's creation. I'm as strong as He wants me to be. Not to mention, I'm as strong as I want and need to be. As men, we shouldn't be dealing with those emotions anyway. We shouldn't allow those emotions to guide us in no which way. Bro, ungovernable. Well into the channel, bro. Please don't come on here talking about that shit, bro. We don't talk about that shit on here. But Ahmed, you're absolutely right. A man should not operate off of emotions and feelings and know which way. Every decision we should make should be a thought, calculated decision. It should be reasonable. It should be done with patience and just. It is our duty to be just. Still there, Char Dog? Man, thank you guys for hitting that screen, man. We're up to 12 likes, bro. Down to 3 people now, but we're up to 12 likes, and we're going to keep it like that. Yeah! Huh? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, huh? Alright, so let's do this.
Fanny just got blindsided with this. I had no idea. Sleeping with my special counsel would be a problem.
Wanderlust says, looking fresh. Thank you, Wander. Appreciate you very much. Double tap that screen, babe.
Disclose it to HR. I'm sure the other
even taking a spooky dookie. Go for it, baby. Get him, Crow. Spooky dookie in the house. Double tap that screen, Spooky. We're at 12 likes. Get us up to 14 likes between Wanderlust, Looking Fresh, and Spooky Dookie.
And so now she can't just
double tap that screen and we're in there.
This court has emphasized a high standard for granting review. Fannie
ain't that something, bro?
For permission to reverse this.
Ain't that something? That's when you got a solid doo-doo.
Faithfully applied the continuum standard, and they put
that's a solid doo-doo right there, bro. You take a poop, you wipe your butt, and you ain't get no doo-doo on the toilet paper. Something's wrong here. That might mean your pooter was greased up. Amit, why don't you go to my channel, right? and direct message me with it. Message me with it, and then come back to the channel. No said, "What's up, little bro?" Not much, little bro. How you doing? Ah, comrade, huh? How you doing, buddy? You could do it on here too. Amid, I don't mind. I'm just saying that if you want to do it privately, you could go to the channel and direct message me with it, and I can go check it out, and we can communicate back and forth about it. Or I could give you my email address, right? It's my first and my last name, Peter Atkins, all lowercase, Peter Atkins, PeterAdkins 77 at gmail.com. I want to know how y'all feel, bro. You hear me, Stike? I want to know how y'all feel. Do you think socialism and communism would be better for the U.S., or do you think we should stay at capitalism? Someone else brought up to me, should we be nationalists? Where we only deal with our country and our country only. Now I want to welcome y'all to the channel. 11 people in the channel, do me a favor. Double tap that screen for me, please. Alright, socialism is awesome and base. Okay. Father Vito, explain to me why. Explain to me, tell me why. Convince me why socialism is better for our country than capitalism. I'm trying to understand everyone. I ain't here to judge no one. Look at that. Little shaft. I ain't trying to judge no one. I don't want nobody to judge me. We're not here to do that to each other. I'm here to learn from you guys, and I want you guys to learn from me. That's it. Hold a conversation. So, you say socialism is awesome and base. What's your reason behind that? Ten people in the chat. Welcome to the chat. Double tap that screen for me, guys. 13 likes right now. Help us get up there in the algorithm. Really appreciate you guys. God bless each and every one of y'all for stopping by and supporting the channel. These are amazing. What do we got here? We got Berlido. $5264. We'll do it that way. Check out the ACP. It's a Communist Party. The American Communist Party. Yes, sir. Heard of it. In socialism, you have free health care, free education, no billionaires. Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Okay. Now let me ask you this, 160. What's that say? What's Balkaniking? 160. Let me ask you this then. You say you grew up in a socialist country, ex-Yugoslavia, and was the best. Where do you live at now? Do not listen to the crap. Please. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm trying to ask you, bro. Right, okay. He says, do not listen to the ACP, please. I'm laughing my ass off. Shit, imagine not being a redneck. The Bob. I hear you, bro. Sean Molly. That's right, because socialism is run by trillionaires. That's why I asked that question. The Bob Bull. All right. Zittelman. Social democracy is more stable for the U.S. Why? Do you even know where is the Balkan? I have an idea. That's not my question. Where do you live at now? You don't even know what is different between socialism and communism. Okay, enlighten me then. Since I don't know what it is, enlighten me then. The Bob, France. I live in Bosnia and yeah, I kind of don't believe that. Because with the global international nature of the economy, while the property is still private, so the private actor doing all their own profit, creating big disasters for the whole economy. That wasn't what was causing the economy to do what it was, bro. But Dutch. Yeah, Dutch. Farmer. Right. That's not why the economy was doing what it was doing. The economy was doing what it was doing because it had a reaction to the tariffs. I know what Bosnia is. Cat and Savaho. I know what Bosnia is. That wasn't my question. Bro, what do you guys get from universal health care? You get taxed out the yin yang. By the way, we pay such high prices and everything, medications, doctor visits, operations. You know why we pay such high prices? So you fucking people can pay low prices. That's why. I grew some tomatoes too, to Bob. They turned out great. No, it's not. There ain't nothing in this world free. Are you a moron, bro? Somebody pays for that. We pay for that in subsidies. Why do you think Trump came forward and told all y'all that are in the UN, that you had to start paying your fair share or we was done? Well, here's the problem with socialism, right? Same thing with communism. Socialism is just what comes before communism. It's when they start to seize the means of production, right? We subsidize the world in everything, brother, not just in drug costs. Right, because we pay for it. Yes, NATO. Thank you, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, NATO. Nope. No, bro. You know why we don't have no health care? because we let the Democrats do the ACA and pay all the top subsidies to all the billionaire, trillionaire healthcare insurance agencies, right? But Trump just came out. He said it just made it better for us. Good luck with y'all shit, but he just made it better for us because he said he's just going to give the money to us and let us pick our own healthcare. No, it's not communism. It's the step before communism. Who is they? Wait a minute. I'm lost what you're talking about, bro. Who is they? What do you mean, who am I talking about? I'm talking about all the countries that got free health care. Who pays the tariffs in the U.S.? The tariffs are getting ready to pay us. You ain't even paying attention to that, bro? Oh, yeah, the tariffs are getting ready to pay us. We're getting ready to get a $2,000 subsidy check. Bro, don't listen, don't try to blow smoke up my ass. I didn't say socialism is communism. I said socialism is the step before communism. No, they don't. The free market, right. The free market is capitalism. That's the free market. Capitalism. We get it from the government, bro. A lot of us do. If you ain't got insurance through your company, you get it from the government. And that's what we don't want to have to do. And the government don't want us to have to do that. We don't want to have to rely on our government. We want to be able to take care of it ourselves. So we pay enough taxes into our country, and with the tariffs it's generated, we're going to pick our own health care. Okay. I'm sure you do. I'm not doubting that any of y'all do. We don't have that. I don't want the government in my home, bro. I don't want them in my life. Tariffs are not communism, bro. You might think they're communism because you're feeling them, but they're not communism. How is it, let me ask you this, if they're communism, how is it that we went from 1948 all the way to 2024, 25 without tariffing y'all, with allowing all the countries from the Marshall Plan to use our economy to build your country back? And bro, you're probably what every one of you fucking Joe Biden supporters look like. You fucking loser ass Democrat. You probably look like a fucking furry with a dick in your mouth. Fuck out of here. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm America first, bro. It's a difference. I'm not mega. I'm America first. It is a flaw in that system. That's why the president's going to give you the money to pick your own health care. Yeah. Tariffs is a joke. I know. You keep laughing. We're laughing to the bank, though. So you keep on laughing. I never said it was free market. I never one time said it was free market. Nah, we don't pay tariffs, bro. We pay we pay for the fact that for you to send goods into our country now, it costs a good amount of money. That's what we pay for. Bro, trust me, bro. I know about the tariffs. No, the tariffs are about reciprocation. See, we allow countries to tariff us long enough, right? We would allow y'all to send your goods into our country and not tariff y'all at all from 1948 to 2025. And then finally, our president said it's enough of that. Y'all ain't going to keep ripping us off. We can't put a car in your country. Certain countries don't buy our farming stuff. It's a lot of bullshit, bro. But now it's an even playing field. And it's getting better. And oh yeah, there's a lot more stuff starting to kick in now. Don't you worry. Sorry about that. Mom Dukes had to call. Had to answer the phone for Mom Dukes, y'all. Oh. No, I don't need that. I'm trying to scroll down. Old people, bro. I love that woman to death, though. Mom's getting old. Sorry about that, guys. Let me catch back up with the chat right quick. There are tariffs that we do pay, bro. You gotta understand there's a war on our president, bro. Right? You got the left that is totally against President Trump. So let's talk about people like Walmart. Okay? Walmart gets all their goods from China. So when China says, all right, Walmart, well, you better tax on the tariffs or we're cutting you off all the goods. They're taxing. That's why your prices went up at Walmart. They're $1 billion, maybe $1 trillion company, bro. Do you think they got to tariff us? Do you think they got to tax us for them tariffs? Ask Chevy. They don't. And Walmart's way bigger than Chevy is. Love back to India, bro. Praise the Lord. Absolutely. I'm brainwashed by Trump. Okay, so I say the same about you. You're brainwashed by Joe Biden's lies, bro. Barack Obama's lies. Bro, I was a Democrat before this, you meatball. I was raised a Democrat. My parents are Democrats. It's just I smartened up. I seen the truth. Why would they try to put a president in prison, bro, to get rid of him? Because he's dangerous. Because he's going to change the status quo. He's going to upset that fucking narrative that's out there, bro. That's what it is. You can be scared of it. I understand it. No, I'm not against Trump. No, he's not a pedo. Actually, China just started buying soybeans from us. Okay. I know nothing about tariffs. Okay. Well, I know this much. Your country's paying them. All right, what about the Epstein file thing? We talking about the emails that just came out, bro? Them vague ass emails where he's telling Ghislaine Maxwell she better stop doing what she's doing? Come on, bro. How are they using racial profiling, bro? They're deporting people. You look Spanish? I need to see paperwork. You don't belong here. Actually, no, bro. It's not going to affect us. We're getting away from that. He's going to take us away from the what you call them. It's not going to be the Federal Reserve anymore. It's going to be the America Reserve. How don't I have no facts, bro? There's nothing that any of you said that holds up. It's all right on you. Go look it all up on YouTube, right? Yo, you'll see it all right there. All the stuff that he just did with China, Korea, Vietnam, Japan, all that, and then came back home and told the American people, don't worry about them, the Obama subsidies. I'm getting ready to send y'all money. Oh man, you know. Sure, bro. That I don't like, bro. You hear me, Lakers? Trump is Netanyahu's bitch. I have a problem with Trump doing shit for Netanyahu. I do agree with that. Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Uh-huh. Everything happens for a reason, bro. Just wait to see the outcome, bud. We're not at 9% interest rates. We're only at 2.3 interest rate now, bud. That's a good question. I think they should tear the shit out of Israel. Well, that's not true either, bro. I will say that much. Now, Trump's tried to keep good relationships with Israel, but Netanyahu be pissing Trump off sometimes, bro. Yo. I thought Eric was here. No, no Eric yet. Okay. And we're not. We're not. We're not. We're not keeping the status quo no more, bro. That's done with. That's done with. It's going to be America first again. See, it's not that Trump don't like the Federal. Well, yeah, we don't like the Federal Reserve because the interest rate should have already been lowered by now, bro. And what's his name? Powell keeps on doing what he does. How are you okay with ICE detaining people purely because they look Spanish when it goes against what is said in the Constitution about all men being equal? We are all equal. But if you wasn't born here, you got to come into the country the right way, bro. You come into the country the right way and they give you a green card, welcome, you're American. But see, the problem is that y'all come into our country and you don't become American. You come into our country thinking that it's all right to fly a fucking Mexican flag in our country and then burn our flag. So fuck y'all. They can get the fuck out of our country. You're right. I didn't answer yours yet. Let me go back up and read yours again. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Nah, he just kicked one of... I did answer that. He did kick... He got rid of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yes, he got rid of her. Why? Because she is too caught up emotionally in the Epstein file. All those women that are there, bro, understand something. Their files are sealed by the courts. That's why they haven't released the files. You know, the real essential files with all the names and all that stuff. It's because the courts have them sealed, bro. Trump ain't got no problem with that. There's already been women that have been raped that came forward and said he didn't touch them. And then them emails were to the chick that was killed, that committed suicide. That's where some of them emails came from. You know, the one where it said Trump was in the back with her for a long time. Yeah, he knew her. He talked to her all the time. She used to work for him. Do they have a green card, bro? Right now, Joe, this is the unfortunate part. Let me say this, right? The unfortunate part is the way that Joe Biden and the Biden administration did it, the Democrats did it. They just opened the gates and flooded the country, bro, and you can't do that. You destroy the economy when you do that. Not to mention, they let people that were from prisons and fucking mental institutions in our country, raping women, killing girls. Oh, it's my country. Believe that. You got a good point there, Skip. I know, I'm white. I can't be right. I'm the foreigner? Nope, I was born on this land, champ. I know, Skip. I know what you were saying, bro. And that's why I say, bro, if you come in, listen, if you come into the country the right way and assimilate to be American, right? Companies can't rip you off. You know how many people come into our country, they work hard, they get ripped off. They don't pay no taxes, get no taxes back. They got really no benefits unless the government steals from us to give to you. That's another reason why we had a problem with it. I'm tired of being stolen from by the government to give to other people. Neither. No, it's not a country of immigrants. That's historical fact. How, okay, so how did the ICE agents go against the Constitution? Not once. How? When? Where? Who? And I just want to say this, y'all. Hey, thank you for the conversation. Make sure you double tap that screen. And thank you for the conversation, guys. I apologize if the cuss gets in there. Don't take it the wrong way. Just good conversation. I ain't going to get mad if you cuss either. Just good conversation. That's all. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. I find that so fun. Yo, I'm a digging little Eric's ass when he gets here, bro. What time is it? 3 o'clock. Bro. First of all, bro, ICE agents. Yeah, because if you read the emails and you heard what they said, is that even after Trump had nothing to do with him, that Jeffrey kept on emailing him because Jeffrey said he was going to get Trump. Yeah, I would subsidize farmers. Why not? Nipples are good anyway. Ha! You're welcome, pussy. Hey, you know, I don't know what to say, man. It don't work out for everybody all the time. It wasn't working out for us for a while. Think about how we felt, bro. We was in this bitch struggling in our country. We could fill out for food stamps. We couldn't get $1. Not a goddamn dollar. But then you walk down the street and somebody that's an illegal immigrant's got $1,000 on their shit. Neither. Alright, guys. We're in this live stream. Love y'all.